I think the channel smells like L lately. Not the L I think for losing, but the L in LUWD. Well, I think I would like to make a video on the topic, but first I like to warn you that this video is NSFW, so you really have 6 seconds to change to another channel. And if you're new here, you know, if you buy a scale card, you get a scale card. If you buy an anime figure, you get an anime figure. But what if we actually bought a scale figure of an actual human? Well, the debate here is if it's a scale figure of the illustration inspired by a real human or it's a scale figure of a human. Personally, I prefer the latter. So here we have with us today, Haneame. It's nice we have double protection and she is in 1/6, of course. She's meant to be a fantasy and will only remain a fantasy. We really have an experienced figure maker here and it's no other than Good Small Company. And for all the box lovers out there, this is an incredibly hot box. And the fun thing is it opens from the front. Of course, there is just so much you can justify to your girlfriend until she sees this. Huh? At this point, the instruction sheet is of totally no relevance and we don't even want to read it but to know it just exists, because what we really want to know is how to dispose of this. Well, the postcard is an added fan service. Don't ask me how to justify this. Perhaps I should make a video on buying figures and being accountable for it, but don't ask me how because I don't know how either. Seriously, the box looks cheap from the outside, but here it looks really premium with the Haneame print. Of course, this time we will check out the figure first. Honestly, I've seen in-hand pictures somewhere else, and I can only say the photos taken was pretty bad, because this seems perfect in my hands. Now that you have taken a glance at the figure, what's in the box are a real chain bound to the hand, KFC, the thill, and the base. Really simple set of items. Now I tried and tried. I really tried and tried, but I can't find Haneame. Let's just say this is an illustration of Haneame, but it still doesn't work. I guess it's just a cosplayer dressing up as Haneame, but really sad to say that the face is not doing it for me. Sure, they added lip gloss, but the eyes look flat and you can even see the decals. Hair sculpt is excellent though, almost perfect, but I just hope they gave her deeper sculpt lines. Clothes on the other hand is perfect. A lot of color separation. Here you can see a little bit of purple and black. They even printed lace patterns on the top. The gold parts are painted amply. Details are spot on and crispy. And because the clothes look like it has a little thickness, I think it's pretty realistic here. The sculpt of the belt and the adjacent ties does make the legs look more attractive, but of course I don't know if it's healthy to restrict blood flow like this. If you're new to buying figures, these are real fishnets. They actually move and it's not plastic. If you're bothered by holes, well, we have one at the back and I don't think it's much of an inconvenience because it will be replaced by the tail. Shoes are also fantastic with an extra glossy finish. If you have a gloss fetish like me, this level of gloss is really satisfying. I also love how nowadays a lot of figures are supported on one leg. It's like a ticking time bomb waiting for the figure to lean. Let's just cross our fingers, it's not gonna happen. Well, KFC here, yeah, I'm sure Colonel Sanders won't approve, so it does look like a dog's tail. Although again, I prefer the sculpt lines to be deeper. The gold chain is really a nice touch. The hands are painted like the rest of the body, but having a movable part on the figure sure adds an interesting factor to the overall presentation. I love it actually. What's an overall conclusion? The body shape and its costume can be directly similar to Haneame's. Really, when we put the figure together, the amount of details here is actually astounding. Considering the figure does expose a lot of flash, this figure is definitely a fan service, and if you love Haneame, really, this is a once in a lifetime, perhaps a very rare chance we get a figure of a cosplayer. It's good. The only thing is, if the face looks more like Haneame, it will get a 10. For now, it will be a 9 and I'm gonna keep this, thus I have explanations to do. By the way, thank you for all your support. Really, we are looking for ways we can return to the community. If you have suggestions, please let us know. Also, we are really grateful for all the subscriptions, and we hope we can touch your hearts in some way. The following week's videos will be very short because this week we will land in the land of anime figures. We'll be going to Japan, and we hope to bring Japan right in front of your monitors. Remember to dust your figures till we meet again. Sayonara. Mata.